My name is Cid Shaha. I'm from Bangladesh. My family background is my mother is a normal housewife and my father is civil servant. Um, my first inspiration in dance-wise, my mom. Um, when I was young, that was amazing. When I was young, I was used to like move with the music and pop music, basically. That all those stuff, Michael Jackson, Madonna. I used to move like I love watching breakdancing and stuff, hip hop. Then my mom put, took me into the dance school. Um, I was really excited before I went there. Before I go there, I was really excited. But when I got there, I found huge discipline. You have to learn it like when you go to school. And I was young, so it's quite hard to accept those rules and regulation. So I asked my mom, Mom, I don't want to do it anymore. So that's it, that's enough, because it's too much. Then my mom really scolded me that why shouldn't you? Because you want to do it. You are like your attitude makes me to put you into the dance school. So why are you not going to do it? And she really scolded me. And then I start really. By mom said lots of things like she inspired me a lot from there. Then and also I used to like when I used to perform on the stage, before the stage performance, I have to see her face at the beginning. I have to go on the stage, and before I start dancing, I have to see her face. That was like hilarious, but it's like inspiration. When I see her face, and then I got this inspiration, and I get that kind of strength to do the show and make it perfect. And if it's competition, and won it.
Who was your first teacher?
My first teacher, it's quite mixed when if it's like first teacher, because at the beginning I went to a school to learn dancing, and in the school you can't really specifically can't say like this is my teacher, this is my personal teacher. Private teacher, there is a guy Humayun Kabir. He's from he's general dancer and folk. Basic is folk. So I got a lots of huge different dancers like private teachers who taught me and give me their um, quality and basically I love to get different kind of dance, and I love to learn different kind of dance, and it gives me more fluidity in my dance and movements, and gives me more rhythm different way. Yeah.
What styles of dance did you learn?
I learned if you because again I said that I start from my school. In the school I started, but I started with general dancing, then folk, then Kathak. It's quite it's first I learned Jaipur Gharana Kathak. Then I learned as well Bharatanatyam, bit of Manipuri, and then I find it I'm really fascinated about Kathak. So then I start to learn Kathak, and my first private guru in Kathak, and I like his style, is Shibli Muhammad. He learned from Birju Maharaj ji, and that his gharana is Lucknow. So my type of dancing is Lucknow gharana.
What fascinated you about Kathak dancing?
It's lots of great posture, really bold and really striking poses, and lots of speed, lots of turns, and different kind of rhythms. Which one, if you learn it properly, you can make it to anything. You can make it like if you say there is lots of tal, three tal, chautal, teen jhap tal even. You can make it, basically you can make the rhythm, you can dance into it if you know, if you got that. And Kathak teach those talam and tal.
Can you give us an example?
Sure, it's for the if you learn the Kathak dance, it's first thing, you're going to learn three tal, and some people call tin tal, some people call three tal. It's 16 bits, 4 and 4 section divided. It's called, how I learned is dha din tin dha dha din din dha na tin tin da te te din din dha da.
What was your first job as a dancer?
My first job as a dancer, that was quite back in the past. I just started dancing like about 2 years. I just passed. And then one director came to me. Do you like to dance with us? So I said, what kind of dance? I don't really know. And say he goes, it's a drama. It's a dance drama. The dance drama called Shopnodesh. It's Dreamland. So I got into it, and while I was practicing the movements, then I realized I was like a fairy, one of male fairy in the Shopnodesh, Shopnodesh land, Dreamland. I was one of the like, it's a fairy tale story. It was, and that was, I afterwards I found it. It's a TV show, and that was my really first like, if you say that's my first work as a dancer, professional. You can say that, yeah.
When did you start teaching, and what styles have you taught in?
When I start teaching, I was doing my classes like regularly on in Kathak. So in the school, from my company school, few dancers, male dancers, came to me. He goes, "You are a really good dancer. Could you teach us some movements, and we'll look after like your expenses and stuff. Could you please?" They really requested it because, and also I was a bit like, I was confused basically. I'm going to do that or not. But end of the day, they managed me to do that, teach them. That's the first thing I start to teach them, and they came to my house, and I start to teach them my house, and start with Kathak. I teach them Kathak, yeah.
How old were you when you started teaching?
I was like say 15 years old when I start teaching, and my teacher, my student was 30 years. Student, yeah, that was a bit funny though, but they like being taught by me. So they like my posture and stuff. That's why they came up to me. But they didn't go to their class teacher, but they came up to me. Could you teach me? Teach us.